Hi, and welcome to Nerds Against Normality, the podcast where we dive into movies, games, TV, and all things nerd culture. Today's episode is 28 years later, The Bone Temple, set in a post-apocalyptic Britain where the borders are closed, the continent has moved on, and international response has boiled down to, you wanted Brexit, enjoy it. And now, on that note, let's get into it.
The Tipsy Dance, hilarious. All for that kid doing that.
But what a new positive light to show heroin, isn't they?
I do like bananas, even though can't really trust them.
And if some little run with a bow and arrow dressed up as Jimmy Savile comes up to me going, can I come with you? I'd shin kick him as well. I'm Harry, your host. After watching this film, I was so inspired by the whole Iron Maiden fire dance ritual that I attempted to recreate it in real life. Turns out there are many flaws in that plan. Mainly, I don't own any fire safety equipment and I don't know how to fire dance. Once again, I'd like to publicly apologise to the fire brigade. And with me is Stacey. If there's a zombie outbreak, Stacey will be found bravely eating snacks while explaining she'll start cardio tomorrow. She would attempt to jog for approximately 7 seconds, pull a muscle, accept her fate, and continue eating crisps whilst the apocalypse unfolds around her.
No.
And then there's Ben. Ben keeps calling his bedroom the Bone Temple, which I think means it's a graveyard, just a place where things go to rest and are never emotionally processed again.
Right.
Disturbing stuff.
Right, brilliant. Thanks.
Just to warn you all, this podcast will contain a heavy amount of swearing, adult themes, and the occasional bullying of Ben. Make sure you join in the fun by taking part in our weekly Spotify polls. Also, please follow, rate, and subscribe to us on all the social medias, plus wherever you get your podcasts from. Before we get into our review of The Bone Temple, we'll just talk about our one thing. And Benji, this was your film pick, so go on, tell us, what's your one thing?
Allegedly, it was my film pick, yes.
You were bullied into this film pick.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about it?
As it is my one thing, I thought we should probably talk about the Academy Awards, because it's right around the corner. It's commonly known as the Oscars.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's where people give awards to other filmmakers. And
Other
stuff.
Oscars.
Yes.
Pistorius is there. Wild's there.
I don't think Pistorius is going to be there this year. What are we talking about?
So we've got at least 3 different Oscars in the room.
3 different Oscars. I can't think of any more. Oscar the Grouch. There we go.
Oscar the Grouch,
I don't think Oscar the Grouch may be sat next to Oscar Pistorius, but we just don't know.
Our friend's son.
Can't hear any other Oscars. There's not many Oscars.
We've specifically said that he can only sit next to Oscar the Grouch, though. The others can't be trusted.
No, can't think of a single other Oscar.
No.
Right. I don't know. I thought we'd just go through the list of a few things, see what we're going to do. We are going to be doing an episode about this, as is tradition, to see who is going to win, and it's going to be Harry. I will start off strong, and then, I don't know, I'm probably going to have to shove a Lynx can up my arse or something. I don't know. I don't know what the dare is this time.
There
I
will
imagine
be forfeits.
Yeah, I imagine there is. I'm probably going to get
You could, spray it from your bum and set it on fire.
God, can you imagine? Yeah, but which scent? That's the important
That's the
thing.
important thing.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Do you know what, mate?
You can build
because I'm a
up-
close friend.
You can build up
You
to
can
anything.
pick. You can pick.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Because then you'll be shitting that scent for the next week.
Call me.
No, it's not sent first.
No,
Okay, all right.
no, and also
Not mean.
Yeah,
A bit mean.
a little bit mean.
So the Oscars.
The Oscars. First up, we've got Best Picture. Have any of you seen The Secret Agent?
I have not even heard
Never
of it.
heard of it.
Perfect. We'll move on. Begonia.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Never
Moving on. Marty Supreme.
That's the Tim Chalamet one.
Timmy Chalamet plays
Timmy Chalamet.
ping pong, table tennis. Is it table tennis or ping pong?
I call it table tennis.
Oh, of course
and
you
I
do.
get quite angry when people say ping pong.
What's
Okay.
the difference?
I don't know. I think ping pong is just like a retro way of saying it.
Okay.
It's evolved. It's cool now.
I'm going to Google it.
All the kids are playing table tennis.
It's one of Harry's talents. Harry's actually quite good at table tennis, annoyingly.
Was.
And which one did you play, table tennis or ping pong?
Table tennis.
Both the same, aren't they?
Well,
Well, one, when you throw the ball, goes ping, pong, ping.
And the other
pong.
one. And the other one goes table,
Table.
tennis.
Yeah. So you played it.
That's right.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
so they're both the same sport, but
Okay.
the difference is the level of competition. One of them is informal or recreational,
What's when you're in your spec suit and Sunday best?
and the other is an
Just after
Olympic
church.
sport. So which one do we think Harry played then?
Harry definitely played table tennis.
Which is the formal
That's de-
Olympic sport?
They're
or the
not calling
informal
it a
social
gold.
one?
You're not a gold medalist in ping pong. You don't get the
You
thing,
reckon?
you don't get the medal put over you, and you go like, "I'm so proud. I've represented my country at ping pong."
Look at me, Dad. Dad.
Yeah.
Table tennis is the Olympic sport, so we are graced by an Olympian here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Marty Supreme.
Oh yeah, we're doing that, aren't we?
Haven't seen it.
No, that's
No, but it is everywhere though, isn't it?
people are calling it like one of the best films of the year. Apparently, that might be a
Big claim.
Yeah.
Well,
It's February. Calm down.
Yeah.
only if it wins the Oscar.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be. It'll probably be quite a strong contender. We got Train Dreams.
No.
No. It's got a very fun-looking poster. I assume it's.
Got a fun looking. We're a film podcast.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're saying. You could be making this up.
No, I'm not.
How can a train film have a fun poster?
It just looks very.
You have issues.
Looks very atmospheric. I don't have issues.
Southeastern.
Delay, repay.
The slogan is "See it, say it's sorted." F1's another film.
Yeah, you.
F1's in this.
F1's nominated for Best Picture somehow.
Nice.
I haven't seen it, but I would like to.
That's the only film that I've seen on that. I think that'll win.
Oh, fair enough then.
I can tell you it looks very good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've seen films.
Yeah, quite loud.
It's got fast cars in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Might be based off a true story. We just don't know. We got there late. Sinners.
Wanted to see.
Point of Sinners. You know, it's broken a record already.
Was it for the most nominations?
Most nominations of any film ever.
So that seems
What?
like a contender.
Beat Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, I just feel like Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fanboy. I haven't seen Sinners, so I can't compare. Is that because they can't go for every category because it's just a fantasy, but Sinners kind of has more of a wider reach? Is that
Maybe.
why?
No, Lord
just
of
think-
the Rings can do soundtrack, cinematography.
But it won 13
Hobbit
Oscars, mate.
holes.
I know it was put in for a few. What did you say?
So I'm just reading about what you just said there. It can do soundtrack. It can do cinematography like any other film.
Yeah, Hobbit holes,
Hobbit holes.
ring power.
That's in the Spafties. That's in the Spafties next week. Oh god.
Etc.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got 16.
16.
16 nominations.
Ludicrous.
It's not in this.
Cinematography.
How would you know?
Oh Christ. I'll just reel off the rest of these because we've gone well off topic. Oh no, you've seen this one. Frankenstein is nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, cool.
What a great review we did of that.
Oh no.
One of our best performings.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Makes a change for you. Ben?
Moving on. Hamnet.
I really, really want to see it.
Hamlet.
Hamnet.
Do you know what?
It's called Hamlet.
Hamlet.
Hamnet. This is right here.
I can't help that you
don't-
can't fucking read, right?
Okay, yeah. You know what's also about to come out next week? Hamlet. I'm not making that up.
It's called
No, it's
Hamlet.
called Hamnet.
So Hamnet is out, and then there's going to be another one in a week called Hamlet.
Oh, that's stupid.
I've got.
Who authorised that?
You know when we watched Bambi: The Reckoning, we were like, well, the IP's run out.
Yeah.
Do you reckon the IP's just run out again on it? It's like, fucking hell, we've got to get this done.
On Hamlet
Shakespeare's
yeah,
work.
Shakespeare's.
from hundreds of years ago.
But you never know. Some of these IPs are.
It gets renewed every 100 years.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and then we've got one battle after another.
Leo.
Yeah,
He's got his one. He won't win again.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's done for the next 20 years.
Yeah, it's fine. And then Sentimental Value, never heard of it. No, I'll be honest, I really haven't seen many of these films.
Yeah, which is not good for a film review podcast.
Can't watch it. There is a
Come on,
lot
guys.
of the early 2000s I have to get.
Films we've already seen.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
This is just a platform to relive the good times.
Well, we say they're
PlayStation
good.
2 was hot off the press.
We say they're good times. More often than not, we have been really burnt by the nostalgia.
Yeah, looking at you, Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
And Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, let's not go mad here.
No.
Hey, Mitch liked Wild Wild West.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's,
but what
he's
does he know?
questionable.
There's not really much else. Oh, Best Animated Feature.
K-pop.
Yeah, that's nominated. Probably will win it as well.
Oh, it's just for the sheer success of it, right?
But this is why everyone gets annoyed at the Academy Awards and like the BAFTAs and all that, because the people who vote for these don't usually watch.
Oh, they have to now, apparently.
Yeah, they now absolutely
By
have to. 'Cause-
film law.
Yeah, because
they will have watched
Otherwise,
K-pop.
fucking Tarantino comes around there and knocks them out.
It's just like, show me your feet. I'm like, I don't want to, Quentin. So wasn't it like last year Ray Fiennes was meant to was really heavily tipped to win one, but he didn't get nominated because everyone thought he'd won one already, and he hasn't.
Well, that didn't work for Leo, did it, for many, many years?
Yeah, Leo had to, like...
He won it on a role that probably wasn't his best role.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, he had to eat I don't know what it was.
A bear.
Yes.
He ate that bear.
That's traditionally what that film was about. He ate the bear.
Something to do with a bear, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to see
Something
it.
to do with climate change? I don't know.
No, I think it's to do with climate change.
No.
How do you get bears and climate change together?
I don't know. I'm just
They directly
wonder-
cause climate change.
He was really passionate about climate change.
That's probably for Don't Look Up.
No,
Or something like that.
I think it was in his speech or something.
Might have been for Inception. If we'd had more global warming, the iceberg would not have been there.
There'd be more iceberg. Oh, sorry, no, if we had global warming.
Yeah, if we had
So you're
global-
saying he's pro-global warming?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's like, crank those radiators up, baby.
Absolutely.
Fuck electric cars.
So, your window open, the heating's on. Oh, just open all of them. Doesn't matter. Have a draft.
You can't crank all the heating up, otherwise you'll be surrounded by predators.
That's an old joke.
It's an old joke. Right. Doing a flashback joke.
I mean, speaking of, God knows that. It'd be funny to look into a whole room full of all these like big Hollywood producers, actors, directors, writers.
We could pick out which ones are the predators.
I wonder how many of you are on the Epstein files list.
Oscar Wilde, Oscar Pistorius, Oscar
the Grouch. Our friend's son, Oscar.
Oh my God, he was mentioned in the Epstein files. In what way?
Well, on that note,
Guys, I was going to say, goodness me, it took 28 years for that list to come out. Speaking of...
Today's episode is 28 years later, The Bone Temple, directed by DaCosta, with a story written by Alex Garland, returning again. The film stars Ralph Fiennes as Dr. Ian Kelson, Jack O'Connell as Sir Jimmy Crystal, Alfie Williams as Spike, and, I hope I'm saying this right, Lewis-Parry as Samson, the big bastard.
Samsung.
Samsung.
Massive corporation.
Yeah, I'm going to be calling him Samsung most of the podcast.
And I'm frantically trying to think of some Samsung jokes.
In this review, we will cover the plot, characters, and franchise legacy alongside a fun little game. But before that, as always, I'd like to know your box office predictions and how much you think the film cost to make. Benji, let's open with you. How much do you think this film cost to make?
Sure thing, Harry. To make... Oh, I don't know.
So this and the first film
Films
were
together.
shot back to back.
Yeah.
That's purely because they didn't want to deconstruct the Bone Temple itself.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Yeah,
It
that
took forever to get that up.
that and Samsung didn't want to put on any clothes.
It's just based on inconvenience. I think this cost 60 million.
And Stace?
80 million.
Okay, so pretty close for both of you. Benji is close though, 63.
Was it?
That's because he looked at
Yeah, we both know he
That's
looks it up.
yeah,
He looks it
yeah,
up every
yeah.
time. Okay, so the film is, at time of recording, still in cinema, just about.
Yeah.
But how much do you think it's taken so far, Stace?
I think I'm going to go for 80 million.
You can go for 80 million.
Yeah.
You're backing yourself another 80.
I am.
Benji?
I think 40 million. I don't think it's made its money back.
It's almost made its money back. It's at 54 million.
That's not...
It is quite bad. It needs to take...
great.
As a general rule of thumb, it needs to take about 130 million before it's actually profitable. I think the problem is that the last one come out, although it was quite critically, the critics loved it. It was a bit artsy and whatever.
Yeah.
But I think the fan base were a little bit turned off by it because it was a little bit odd, and I think it has damaged this film.
I don't think it's what they were expecting it to be. And that is not really what you want to do when you've waited over 20 years for a sequel.
Anyway, so we're going to the plot. Heads up for anyone listening to this. This is going to be a spoiler review. So we will be going into it. There will be stuff in there. So if you haven't watched the film, watch the film, then come back to us. Or if you don't care, just crack on.
Yeah.
Because we mostly speak garbage anyway.
Exactly. You will understand when you've seen it, you'll understand all the Samsung jokes we make.
Stay connected.
Very good.
Is that Samsung?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, so start with the plot. It starts literally, I don't know, half an hour after the end of the first film. Spike has been, let's just say, recruited
Yeah.
by the Jimmies. And
Recruited or kidnapped?
Do you think there's a theory? Because I was thinking about this on the way over. Do you think there's a theory that it takes place 28 minutes later?
That'd be so pretentious.
So yes.
I fucking hope not.
Oh, I don't know.
And then he ends up joining the Jimmies. He earns his right.
Luckily,
Because
bit lucky.
he stabs some guy in the leg, and now that guy's dead. Our guy Spike, hey, he's now a Jimmy. You celebrate it because he's at least alive.
Yeah.
But it's not a great group to be in.
Can we just rewind a second? Because, like, I get Spike is young and won't know the Jimmy story, right? But what would you think if, like,
neither do we.
What year is this? What year did 28 Days happen?
2002.
2002. So Jimmy, he was a cigar-wielding hero.
So yeah, it's 2002. Obviously, we know what happened, but
Yeah, hindsight, yeah.
hindsight is 2020.
You wouldn't have known exactly what really happened, but you would have known who Jimmy was. But I imagine you're, like, just on this island, you're going about your zombie business, and you see a group of Jimmy Saviles. What's your reaction to that?
Now then.
Oh, that famous TV presenter, I love him.
He gave me an extra sketch. And molested me.
Will
I
you
got the
fix
extra
it?
sketch,
Will you fix it?
I've lost it. I've lost it.
but the memories remain. Oh, no, it's broken.
And then you're thinking, like, oh, okay, so your thing is like Jimmy Savile. Okay, like what's your?
But they never actually address it.
No, they
No, because
don't.
there's like, what are your like gang members called? Oh, you're called the Fingers. What?
No, they're called Jimmies,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they are
there
the
is
Fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the fist of Jimmy. And honestly, for a light-hearted podcast, it makes it sound like I'm taking the piss.
No.
This is
So true.
This is all part of the film.
Yeah.
So Spike becomes a finger of Jimmy.
Which finger would you want to be?
The middle one,
Okay, fair enough.
quite clearly.
Well,
I mean,
so this kind of splits into two stories, doesn't it? So, and they come together again. So we've got Jimmy and the Fingers and the Fist.
oh God.
Sounds like a 70s band. Yeah.
And then you've got Dr. Ian Kelso, who is just off his nut all the time.
The Doctor from the first film.
Yes.
Ralph Fiennes.
Yes.
And he's continuing with like his experimentations in here because he's adamant that there is life beyond the rage infection, that they can be brought back.
And you were worried going into this that the zombies would become domesticated in some way. How do we feel now?
So obviously the Doctor, he decides, I'm going to try and get old Samsung back to being human.
Back to connectivity.
Yeah.
Give him a charge. Give him an iOS update.
See what happens.
iOS, Samsung,
Now-
how dare you?
Oh, sorry.
I will say this, right? So he does lots of great things. He mellows him out, doesn't he? He gets him on morphine.
Yeah.
But I say this, it does make him more human. But I do feel that there's some repercussions that when he turns back to human, that he will end up going cold turkey and will be addicted to heroin quite badly. And I'm saying that you're already having a bad time because you've just come back from being a zombie. You've lost your Etch-a-Sketch, and now you're craving your next
Jimmy's
hit.
done what?
You're craving your next hit for heroin.
But what a new positive light to show heroin, isn't they?
True.
Who would have thought?
It's not getting the love it should.
Who would have thought at the end of it all, heroin would be the answer?
I mean, we have some really whimsical scenes when they're going through that, though, don't we? Like,
He's way too trusting.
he's so, like, yeah, would you just lay down next to him?
No, not a chance. I
Would be
would
like-
have a rifle on him the entire time. Because surely, because Samsung's an alpha, isn't he? Samsung, as is in the phone market, the alpha of all phones.
Yeah. He's a flip one.
I would disagree. It is. It's a Motorola Razr.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he says to us. Because in 2002, that phone is still relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Motto.
Absolutely. That's what he says.
Hello.
That's what he says when he blow darts him. He goes, "Hello, Moto."
But you really need those moments of them dancing in the field to counteract the absolute fucking horror that is going on with the fingers.
The Jimmy and the Fist.
Yeah, Christ.
But I like. Right, I'll say it now. We'll get to it in camera. Jack O'Connell is fucking brilliant.
He is,
He's
yeah.
so good.
Where do I know him from?
Skins.
No, never seen it.
He's getting much. Oh no, he's in Sinners. No, you haven't
He's
seen that enough.
Yeah, but I mean, I've heard of Sinners.
Oh, fair enough then. You just got nominated for 16 Oscars. He's frightening, but also you can kind of understand why he's just fucking mental.
He's been brought up in a world that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because he's the same kid from the first...
Yeah, watching the Teletubbies, which is why they're all a little bit obsessed with doing the dipsy dance.
Oh yeah, the dipsy dance.
Thank God it was thank God it was that. It could have been like, I don't know.
Go run around like Nunu, and she's like... Damn the mad dash around the floor.
And for the socials, Ben will do the dipsy dance.
I will not be doing the dipsy dance. Admittedly, I'll do the po dance. Don't know what that is.
What's the po dance? It's one of these ones.
I'm going to be honest.
I will do the dipsy dance.
I will be honest. I think they're all the same. Yeah.
But he tells... I love the way like he recalls the stories of Teletubbies where he's like, yeah, and Tinky Winky, right? He's doing it. And you're like... Because that's obviously how he remembers it. He remembers the Teletubbies being quite serious.
Yeah.
I know, but it's more disturbing how the rest of the fingers go along with him.
Because he's fucking mental.
Yeah. And they're all...
he's put them in this cult.
Yeah, most of them are a little bit mental as well, apart from two of them.
The thing that annoys me the most is that when they go to the barn house and they've kind of taken over the dining room and they're being fed by the family and stuff, the woman comes back and she goes, are you staying here or something? And he's like, well, yeah, like, are we not welcome? And she goes, no. I'm like, what? You can see he's unhinged.
Oh, I thought you were about to be like, because that's rude.
That is
really
also
rude.
very rude.
So rude. I hate Tinky Winky. I hate La La.
But
The dipsy dance, hilarious. All for that kid doing that.
But wouldn't you string them along a bit? Like, you know, secretly gather your weapons.
Yeah, but they could have been
Burn them with a
Could have
candlestick.
been Jimmy Savile fans.
True.
Oh my God,
It was
Jimmy
the
Savile's
era.
there. Yeah, it was the era. Not so much now.
The only bit that made me angry with that part was I get that she's angry. She's just seen one of her friends get mauled, and it's been a day, right? It's
been a whole day.
It's been a day, and they come back, and this is happening.
Oh God, you know the one thing I don't want to see when I get in there is a bunch of Jimmy Savile's team.
Oh,
God! Oh no, I need.
And the bit that angered me the most is that the guy who's like he's making the soup.
Yeah.
When they retaliate and they fight back against them, his instinct is to just throw the soup bucket at them with some hot water, which would be an inconvenience. It would hurt a bit.
It would be an
And
what a mild inconvenience.
Yeah.
We're leaving. This is going to stain.
Oh, I'm so annoyed at you. Keep doing the dipsy dance as we walk out.
But like, he must have access to the knives. He's in the kitchen.
Yeah, start throwing them.
Just kill the leader. Just kill
But how do you know which one it is?
Daddy Jim.
The one that's clean.
Take out Dipsy first. I've said that, but if I was ever going to do a strike on the Teletubbies, that's what I'd say anyway.
Take out Dipsy first.
Take out Dipsy.
The threat.
Take out the threat, which is Dipsy, because she is fucking unhinged.
He.
He. No. What?
Dipsy's a he.
Dipsy's a he?
Yeah.
Which one's a she?
Tinky
Lala.
Winky's a he.
Yeah.
Dipsy's a... Do you not know your Teletubby lore?
No. I'll be honest, if it had walked in and it was me, I'd have been dressed in a hard hat with dungarees and going like, and at the point, there's one point, Scoop, Muck and Dizzy. Honestly, they built this dam so fucking quick. That's what it would have been. It would have been a whole cult based around Bob the Builder. I'd have built everything. Who would have been...
To be fair, it sounds like a better foundation, get it? Than
Nice. No,
Jimmy's.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Ben and the hard hats.
Going around with like lycra vests.
Why do they always see us coming?
So it was at this point in the episode where Audacity just decided to shut down, not save the rest of the episode, and I don't want to brag, but I think it was our best episode yet. So we're jumping back in at this point. Stacey's got a cold, so she'll sound differently from now on. But we're hoping we capture the same vibes, and we hope you enjoy the episode all the same.
So at the end of the last one, we were talking about the Jimmies being in the barn.
Yes.
And this is now the third time I've said this to you both.
Okay.
But when he was talking about charity and removing the T-shirts, I genuinely thought he meant their T-shirts.
Yes.
You thought we were doing a little sexy strip.
And I thought that was horrifying.
Which you don't want from a Jimmy Savile character.
To be fair, the strip they gave was pretty sexy. Got me going.
Was it? Okay.
Would you say that's quite an extreme strip? If I'd gone to a strip club and it starts tearing off their skin, I'd be like, this isn't a great stag party.
Imagine my surprise, Ben.
That was so horrifying. It was awful.
But it did lead to a very satisfying death. So the Sir Jimmy,
Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal.
Sir Lord Daddy Jimmy, or whatever I was calling him in the last episode, he goes to what goes, right, we can do is strong men. You you're going to have a chance to join us. You have to pick one of my fingers to fight.
But which finger will you
which
pick?
finger will you pick? Yeah, this little Jimmy went to market. This little Jimmy skinned a boy.
This little Jimmy lost an sketch.
And obviously, the guy thought he was being smart, and he was like, "I'll pick the woman. I want to pick the woman that's been quiet, just sitting there looking like a maniac.
Yeah.
That's the one I want. Not the child.
Yeah.
Not the 9-year-old who's outside throwing up his guts.
Also, yeah, or just say like you, I'll fight you. I'll just fight the leader.
To be fair, he's been through quite a traumatic experience at this point. He's lost
I don't
his
want to hear
t-shirt.
excuses.
He's lost his t-shirt.
I think it's cold.
It's probably a bit cold.
He's forgotten about the boy outside.
Yeah, absolutely. He's lost his soup from earlier.
But he picks the most unhinged of them all, doesn't he, really?
Dipsy.
And when they're fighting and she gets the big clobber to the head, I thought that was just her. Like when she starts speaking loads of shit, I thought that was just her.
You not hear the sound effect, which just sound like a bit of metal going into a watermelon.
Yeah, but you didn't see it, so that could have just been conked on the floor. She could have missed, and she's going, "Oh, the
I'd be so
cat."
embarrassing.
Oh,
wouldn't
I was just about to say, it's so embarrassing. It just goes past you, but quite slowly as well, squeaking. It's like, it's just a big hook. And I said this in the last one, but again, I really thought the way the cut happened, I thought she was going to come down on it.
Indie style.
Like, yeah, I thought she was going to
Like 9 months pregnant.
yeah.
She's pretty impressive as
She's
it is.
very
Ben.
impressive for 9 months. I'll be saying, between the other 9-month pregnant person I know and her, one of them I'm having in the survival situation.
I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
No, that's fine.
But I didn't get why she didn't let little Jimmy, Spike, run away with her. Like, he's clearly upset and...
Should have asked
Yeah,
her.
but you don't know. It's been that world for 28 years, right? You
Famously.
can't trust anyone. And if some little runt with a bow and arrow dressed up as Jimmy Savile comes up to me going, "Can I come with you?" I'd shin kick him as well.
That's the first time you see Jimmy Ink taking a liking to him, as it were.
She protects him, right?
But she, but she sort of only extends it. I still feel like she would throw him down the river.
100%.
Yeah.
Before the skinning, before the t-shirt removal,
You've got the skin, boy.
we obviously one of the things was it Jimmy Ink went off and saw old Nick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Their master,
Dr.
Kelso, yeah. Bob Kelso was there, all painted in red. And
Who's got 2 fingers?
and has made someone a heroin addict. This guy. She sees Bob Kelso dancing with Samsung, and she's obviously like, "Well, that's it. That's old Nick. It's the devil, right?"
Well, that's it. I've finally gone fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, one of the two. Either way, I'm telling Sir Daddy Jimmy Crystal what's going on. But obviously, that throws Sir Jimmy Daddy Crystal.
Just for a loop.
Because he's like, "No, wait." Like,
It's the first time you actually see him like say as well. I don't know. It's like a really I don't know. He's just a very good actor, but like he stops and he can't process it properly.
because I think he believes that old Nick exists.
Yes, he believes.
But he lies to them, saying that
He
He's
knows
his
it.
dad.
he knows him. He's his
Yeah,
dad.
because he saw his dad
Yeah, the priest that let it all go wrong.
briefly.
But they have a lovely little chat, which I didn't see coming.
Oh yeah, when he's like, when he finds out that Bob
Yes.
Kelso isn't old,
No.
Nick, and he's actually like, "You're all right, actually," and I don't really get on with many people,
Yeah.
and I prefer not to kill you. Stand-up guy. Always said that about him.
And he's like, I tell you what would do really good is if you put on a show. And he goes, "A show, you say?"
Yes,
Slay!
finally. That was the last bit of petrol he had as well. I bet he needed it for that one last moment.
That Samsung comes back and he's like, "I think that's one lantern too many." He's like, no.
There's so much work. There's candles everywhere. It's so.
And they would have been watching him from afar,
Yeah.
doing all those candles. But like, you'd think if he's the devil, he'd just like clap his hands and it'd be done.
Just
Right?
done it.
And I don't know whether any of you noticed, but when he's doing that setup and the camera pans across the bone temple, there is a metal ladder.
You're obsessed with this
I'm
ladder.
obsessed with this ladder. I need you to see it because
I'm
it's
telling you
clearly
now.
an error.
Metal ladders existed in 2002.
Oh,
He could have.
Yeah, but he made Spike,
Conspiracy theorists will argue, but
but he made Spike climb the skull tower with no ladder.
Health and safety's gone, mate. Do you think he's worried about that?
He did have high vis on.
Did he?
Yeah, he has a high vis on.
If Spike dies, it's just another skull.
Spike got to
It's
the
a win-win.
Yeah.
and he saw the ladder and he was like, really? For fuck's sake.
You think that was angry? The cunts with the fucking farm have got a crane.
And they're just down the road, mate. But the best part of the film, right, when he does his little Iron Maiden.
I said this last time, but he is so wanting to do something like that. He's so bored. Like, if someone gave me the offer, if I lived there and someone said, look, I just need you to go, like, all out. If you've got any heavy metal, I'm like, hold my beer.
If someone came to you and said, you are going to die in the next half an hour, how do you want to go out? And you're like
that.
An Iron Maiden fire show.
Yeah. He just wanted that. Like, he was there, like, let's turn this up to 11. He didn't have to go that far.
No.
He did amateur dramatics before the whole thing fell apart.
But in my opinion, Jimmy didn't take it far enough with his demands, because he finishes and then he's like, right, so you're all going to listen to me now. I am the boss. And he's like, yep, you should listen to him. And I'd be like, and you're going to carry me everywhere.
Yeah. And you're going to chew all my food.
Feed me like a bird.
Yeah.
Why would you want that?
Why not? The world's mental. I've just heard a song. He's never heard Iron Maiden, probably. So I don't know what this is.
They probably don't know what music is.
They don't. But would they know what Pop Idol is?
Yeah, I think.
So it means the last
Did
thing.
Will Young win it in 2001?
Yeah. Because then you would have had. That's probably what the conversation would have been when you first meet them. Would have been like, are you a Gareth Gates guy or are you a Will Young guy?
What was the Will Young song? It was about fire, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know. It might have been Firestarter.
Joking aside, that song also would have worked really well for this scene.
Oh, it would have, yeah.
Yeah, that would
was that song out?
As would have Relight My Fire.
I don't think it would have had the same energy.
For sake! You've got Iron Maiden and the Prodigy. Oh, fantastic! Relight my fire.
Only other thing we've missed really is that Samsung has gone off on his journey. He's gone back to the train where it's in the previous film where the pregnant lady was, and for whatever reason he's been called back there, isn't it? It seems like
Because he impregnated her.
Probably with that massive weapon.
Exactly.
And
Goodness me.
yeah, she was 6 foot away. He still got her. And you see, like, the previous vision, he can then remember his life before the infection.
Yes.
And he's sitting down in the train, and the ticket lady, worst person in this film, I might add. Easily. And
Give him a chance.
forget Jimmy. Yeah. And she'd go, tickets please. And then he has a real world moment where he goes, I don't have my ticket.
Yeah.
And then the surrounding rage beasts
Says, do you take Klarna? And they're like, I don't know what that is!
they're furious. They obviously go for him, but lucky for him, he's roided out.
Yeah, they don't recognise him as a...
He's not an alpha anymore.
No.
He's a human.
Yeah. And
he's got the trousers
ironically,
on.
he goes in with a sarong on.
Yeah.
He leaves completely nude. No one's asking any questions.
I don't know if you'd ask questions.
Would you think he was fighting it like one hand on his bit of clothing for like, keep me dignity?
I feel like if
No, I think he stripped it off afterwards proudly.
I feel like if you... I feel like if I was in this world and I encountered Samsung, and my first thought was like, is he wearing a sarong? I'm not. My survival instinct's gone completely the wrong way. My theory is he got turned on the train. Which is why
the
that's...
ticket lady.
Yeah, ticket lady.
Giving him
Fucking
the eye.
ticket! Because I think in the background, again, I'll have to rewatch the film, but in the background when you can see like a long shot down the train, I'm pretty sure you can see someone out of focus like running towards them, which makes me think that is the point he got infected.
It's got to be, right? Because the train definitely gets derailed.
Yeah.
It's not like nicely just stopped.
No.
It's on its side.
This ain't Great Western.
Nah.
This is
it
Southeastern.
came off the tracks and into the forest.
It's been 28 years.
Yeah, it wasn't forest before. I'm not sure if you're aware how the world would go.
No, there are no
right?
tracks there.
There
It's
was
just
tracks
on its
there.
own.
How
And
do
it's only
you,
one
how would the
car.
train
do you think
got there?
Samsung just picked it up and was like, I don't want it here?
That's the first thing he ever said.
Yeah. Too traumatic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the wildlife has just grown around him. No? Okay, fair enough.
So, how do you think trains work?
There are no tracks there. It's like in the middle of trees.
So Samsung now at this point, he's kind of evolved. He's like a hybrid. He's still got the big body. He's strong.
Huge dong.
And huge dong. Luckily that didn't go anywhere. And
On its own accord.
yeah. That's where the rage virus is now stored.
Yeah, well, I mean, fair enough.
It drops off and it goes on a one penis mission.
God, the only thing that's going to change about you, Samsung, is the fact that you're going to be permanently rock hard. It's like, well, I can't get through doors now.
So yeah, Kelso gets stabbed by Sir Lord Jimmy Daddy Crystal.
Yeah, because he tries to turn it. Kelso tries to turn it on him and say, because he recognises Spike. Don't really know how, but do you feel like if you were in that position, like you were Kelso in that position, if he had stabbed you, would you have not done your best just to like sort of just shrug it off, stay standing, but be like, what? This doesn't bother me.
Pussy.
Yeah, and then as soon as they've gone, they've strung him up. You're like,
I do think it's a crying shame that he didn't tell anyone about the cure before he died.
Heroin. Yeah, but his
He's
cure...
just dying and he's going, heroin!
oh, please.
Yes, we'll get you some heroin. Obviously, his cure is walking, right? So I imagine if you can get his blood, you'll then have a cure, right? And then that's kind of how the film ends.
But that's not quite the end of the film, is it, Harry?
There's more.
There's a tiny little
Oh, of course, the end.
important scene.
Yeah, it's the bit where Samsung eats an old pack of peanuts and dies.
You forgot about his allergies.
Yeah, Samsung. Yeah, that's the thing you don't see in it. Samsung's got a peanut allergy.
A 28-year-old packet of peanuts on the train.
Yeah.
I don't mind if I do.
Oh, no, these nuts. I loved these.
And then at the very, very, very end of the film, it then cuts. It cuts to
Jim.
Jim. It is Jim. Yeah.
Jim, the bicycle courier, who's had the biggest blow up.
So yeah, Cillian Murphy is alive and well, and with a daughter. And we don't know, because of contract reasons, whether the mum is alive or not.
Yes, we don't know whether schedulally if she is going to come back into this one or has died off screen.
She's just standing off screen waiting to find out.
I mean, this all implies it takes place in roughly the same area.
Unless they've moved.
Because in that shot, when you see the house, you can see Frank's taxi.
Yeah.
So they've driven there.
Yeah.
Or they dragged the taxi there. Because there were no rails.
They've dragged the house to the taxi.
Taxi's famously on
No,
there.
it wouldn't drag the taxi to the house. They dragged the house to the taxi. That's the way you'd do it.
We can't get rid of this.
And this is why I would kill you first.
It's got 20,000 miles on the clock. It's brand new. Do you reckon they still use it? Just to get around.
Just get around.
To visit the
I reckon the daughter still gets in and is like, been busy, mate. I couldn't help myself.
He goes cockney. You see Spike and Kelly.
Yeah, getting chased by lots of infected.
And then they'd agree to help him right at the end, and the film ends there. Ends with the original theme, which is nice.
There's 2 bits of trivia we've just used up. Never mind. Okay, characters. Any particular standouts? Why is it Bob Kelso? Ralph Fiennes not carries this film. That's maybe a bit of extreme, but he's definitely the standout, right?
Yeah, he's fantastic. And it's nice to see him play a good guy. Although he does create a heroin addict.
If a crash course of heroin can make me have a woman rip, bite a chunk at me, and I'm still like, right! Like, I'm all for it. Yeah.
Should we give it a go?
Yeah, let's give it a go. Watch the socials later.
As we get Ben and fix the heroin.
Do you want to try it, Ben? Do you want to try the train scene? Oh, I'm so cold.
That's the spirit.
So in the times we've met him, he has managed to diagnose 3 people. One of them was Samson, who he's cured. The other one was kind of Jimmy. He's kind of diagnosed him, got him killed. And Spike's mum, who he also...
Famously not alive.
Who is also not alive. So his batting average is 2/3 of people end up dead.
But it's not a problem if nobody's alive to tell the story.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You turn up and be like, 100% baby.
I'm all in.
3 for 3.
You do feel for him, even though he's not really... You don't really know a lot about him. Like, honestly, you don't know a lot about his backstory. You don't know really where he's come from. He's just like everyone else who's sort of lost everything. And
But in the previous film, they talk about him a lot, don't they? They kind of refer to him as like the boogeyman sort of thing. You don't go there. He's mental.
yeah, he's got a temple made of bones.
I think there's a shout out as well for Sir Lord Jimmy Daddy Crystal.
Jack O'Connell.
Jack O'Connor. He was awesome.
He was really good.
I didn't think about it last time we were talking about it, but in the background,
The ladder.
yeah, the ladder.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking ladder. I hope I'm not the only one who spotted this.
You're not Ben.
Well, no, actually, to be fair, there's probably a deleted scene where Jimmy walks past and goes, "What is that?" Oh, yeah, so in the background, when it cuts to Jimmy's, in that conversation, the hills behind him look like the Teletubby hills.
Oh.
And it's only in his bit because the other shot is Kelso and it's water.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think every time it's like there is some little childlike thing in there.
Jimmy is also excellent, as you say, but I really like how you get an insight into how he became him. So you already know from the first film that, shit got real whilst he was watching the Teletubbies and all that sort of stuff.
As the same for many of us when we were younger.
It's not until this film that he kind of clarifies that his dad was the one that was the Satanist and leading the zombies or whatever, and how that massively fucked him up.
I think it's just a product of the world that's now existing, right? You can't just exist. You can't be a 9-to-5er on the train because that's been derailed.
Exactly. And also, you get to the train, well, how the hell did this get here? There's no tracks for miles around. But
You can either go the good road, where you have the farm and you kind of live off the land, a bit like how they do on the island, and not that island. And then, or you go Sir Jimmy route where
you just
little more
you
unhinged.
go a bit unhinged.
Yeah.
Which one would you two have done?
Do you know what? I think I'd give the Jimmy road a go.
I'll give it Jimmy Road a go. And you heard it here first. We'd give the Jamie Savile Road a go.
My God.
You heard it here first. Not you, Stace. I imagine you would do the farm thing. It's just me and Harry going to be out there, shell suits on.
You would have killed me first.
How's that? The only other one I think really deserves a shout out is Spike, the kid who is rumoured to play Atreus in the God of War film / TV series. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the TV show, yeah.
Yeah. And I can see it because he kind of looks a bit like Atreus already.
Yeah.
And he's the right age.
Got the bow thing, so.
Yeah, he's already got a bow.
Yeah.
He just borrowed that one.
He brings that one. Have you got... Money's real tight. Have you got a bow? You won't fucking believe this, lads. I've actually nicked one from the other set.
I really like Samsung's evolution as well, because also in the way he looks more human as the heroin takes effect, ironically.
Which is usually the exact opposite.
Except for his body, that doesn't change at all, apart from clothing and not clothing.
His wounds kind of get a bit cleaner, don't they?
Yeah.
But I think that's because that's Kelso cleaning him.
Yeah. I was thinking that, funny enough, in the film, when he's got all of the fire and he's just constantly doing that, I thought, bloody, that's a bit wasteful. Then I remembered he's the only one in that forest. He'll be fine.
He'd be fine. I did think that he might attract loads of zombies by doing that, but...
Or blaring Iron Maiden.
Why does that not... Oh, because probably Samson's near there. Because that would attract every zombie within, a 10-mile
Yeah, but Samsung at that point isn't acknowledged as an alpha.
But
Or
he...
the beta.
What you didn't see in the deleted scene is he has a tannoy system. And he's like, right, for tonight only, you must stay away.
Zombies! Fuck off!
I don't ask for much. Right, moving on to game time. We've got called this one 28 Gangs Later. I'm going to drop you into the 28 years later world. I'm going to give you some gangs, and I want you to tell me which one you're going to join.
Okay.
First up, we've got the Voldemort Vanguard, Cult of the Dark Lord. Who do they worship? Voldemort, obviously. Their look, they have identical black robes, pale faces, and definitely no joy.
Which I think we all agree describes me.
You are in half black now.
Oh, none of this is scripted. I'm just looking at you. I'm just describing you, yeah. Their holy text, the Book of Blood Purity. Their agenda, they enforce hierarchy, obedience, and worthiness until morale reaches absolute zero. The pros of joining them, they have matching masks, instant intimidation, strong sense of community. The boss is basically immortal. You can have wicked fun with wands. Cons. Boss keeps disappearing for years. You constantly fail the DBS check. At some point, you will be arrested or killed by a teenager.
I can see some disadvantages. I can see a lot of advantages.
Go on.
Disadvantage, wearing a mask. Only got that much peripheral vision.
For this
is an
audio
audio
only
podcast.
The audience knows what peripheral vision is, and if you don't, if you're driving, put your hands over your eyes right now. That was the only con. Pros. You could do a lot of fun with the wands. You could just do magic tricks.
That is true.
Yeah, but like actual magic or...
No, not actual magic.
Can you imagine having like 5 Death Eaters all stood up in your black cloaks and zombies are running towards you and just whip out your wand and you're like, Expelliarmus!
Oh!
Ben, it's not worked again!
I'd have sharpened mine down to a shiv.
Gang number 2. We've got the Gru Collective, Cult of the Mastermind. Who do they worship? Gru, obviously. Their look, they have yellow body paint, denim dungarees, silver goggles, black gloves, identical outfits, zero dignity. Their holy text, the Book of Despicable Deeds, half blueprint, half children's scrapbook, entirely unreadable. Agenda, carry out Gru's increasingly vague master plans through blind enthusiasm, slapstick labour, and unwavering loyalty. Pros of joining the Gru Collective, unquestionable loyalty from staff, fun gadgets, health violations are ignored, beating up other minions is encouraged. The cons, minions cause more damage than heroes, plans often derailed by bananas, most definitely have jaundice, there is a language barrier.
I mean, you have no dignity, Ben, so this sounds like the gang for you.
And I also have that language barrier. We put a lot of what I say through AI Translate, because normally I'm like, it's gonna be.
Plus, beating up other minions does sound fun.
I'd love to just wake up at like 3 a.m. and just start wind billing. Out of the Death Eaters and this one, I'm leaning more towards this one. So I feel like give me some dungarees and like the black gloves and the silver goggles. I think it would look pretty intimidating.
I will pay £20 to see you in a pair of denim dungarees and try and pull that off, Ben.
4 times more what I get paid normally.
I think in your mind you're thinking it's going to be a lot more impressive than it would be.
Welcome to
the Bone Temple, baby! And last up, we've got the Bowser regime, Cult of the Koopa King. Who they worship? Obviously Bowser. Their look, they've got spiked shells, mostly made out of cardboard, leather straps, orange hair dye, face paint fangs. Everyone is aggressively shirtless regardless of the weather. Not good for you.
No.
Stacey. Holy text.
Thanks for clarifying.
The Koopa Codex, a scorched rulebook built around strength, dominance, and kidnapping as policy. Their agenda, conquer territory, build impractical lava-based infrastructure, and prove loyalty through constant displays of aggression. Mm-hmm. Pros of joining the Koopas. Save a fortune on the heating bill. Castles are well defended, if structurally unsound. Banging theme music, obviously. And family-friendly working hours.
I really like the family-friendly work.
I know, that was a plus for you last time.
Pick up on that.
The cons. You will be constantly jumped on. You can never call a plumber to fix the drainage out of fear. Lava-based workplace hazards. Obliged to enter the world of kidnapping women. Yeah. Which could be seen as a pro and a con, I guess, in this world.
Yeah, I'm still not completely off this.
I do like to save money on my heating bill.
That is true.
But sometimes you might need a plumber.
You would be well defended.
I don't think that I could be in the business for kidnapping women. I feel like it'd be a bit...
You'd be perfect. Yeah. You'd be like, oh, come over here, it's so cute.
That's the voice she does.
Yeah.
That's exactly my voice.
Lady!
This is me like, yoo-hoo. The cardboard shells maybe could be intimidating at night, but in the daylight you just look like a loser. Yeah, just look like a right.
Do you think if they walked into the barn and they had the Cooper and the gang and they'd be like, idiots?
Yeah, all right. Get out.
They're surrounded by fire and lava. Surely the cardboard things aren't going to last.
This isn't practical, is it?
So you'd be constantly making new cardboard shells.
That's what you spend all day doing.
Plus, well, like you would have been able to fight them off in the farmhouse anyway because they wouldn't all fit in because those shells are massive.
True.
I mean, so on balance, I really like the outfits of the Death Eaters. The black and the pale is clearly my vibe. I do really like that. But I'm also here for all the slapstick.
I'm here for the vibes.
I'm not a big fan of painting myself yellow or having jaundice, but I think on balance, it'd be a lot of fun. So I'm going to go minions.
Because if you knew about jaundice, you could just like paint yourself yellow.
They did know about jaundice in
if you knew about it. Apparently, Despicable Me was out, so I don't know what to believe anymore.
Which gang are you going for?
Minions.
Why?
Just cool.
Because you want the dungarees.
I just want the dungarees. I want the dungarees. I want the goggles. I do like bananas, even though can't really trust them. I do like the idea. I like the idea of just being able to be like, fuck it, I'm just going to go punch someone now. Just walking across the room.
Just kicking Kevin.
Yeah.
Ben is the Kevin.
Which one's Kevin?
I don't know.
Doesn't
the yellow
matter.
one.
Doesn't matter. And Harry, what gang are you going for?
Oh, come on. It's the Bowser regime, right?
Yeah.
Because you like video games.
Because I like video games, yeah.
Because you like
Because I would die on that hill.
Because you like wearing shells like a loser.
Because you like to go around topless.
Yeah, all the time.
He's topless now.
Yeah.
You can probably hear it on the podcast.
You like kidnapping women.
I mean, I don't have to be part of the Bowser regime for that. But yeah, I guess it's a bonus.
So, that was the game. Well done, Harry.
28 gangs later.
28.
The last bit we've got, part 3, franchise legacy. How it sits alongside the original, 28 Days Later, and how it compares to 28 Years Later.
28 Days Later is very different to the Bone Temple.
But I think 28 Days Later is a much more traditional horror film.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, I think it is a lot more. There's a lot more sort of scare. There's a lot more scares in it than this one.
So 28 Days Later, the original, I think, is completely different to this film because it is.
For the listeners, this is the second take of this recording.
Yeah.
Plus the previous recording. This is the third time she's done this.
The first 28 Years film is very different from this film, I think, because this one has the very whimsical scenes that I think you need in it to detract from the horror. But I actually preferred this film to the last one. I think it falls on some generic tropes, like, you know, it always gets to that point in a zombie thing where it's like humans v humans, and it's less about the zombies.
Which did happen 28 days later.
Yeah.
It didn't really happen this time around. Like in
28 days is like two halves of the film, isn't it? The first half is the zombies are the problem.
Yeah.
And then by the time you get to the camp,
Brexit.
Brexit is the problem. Yeah.
Because I mean, we have reviewed 28 Days Later as well. Please go and listen back to that if you want to know our opinions on that and how different it is. Apparently,
She's there going like, yeah, compared to Gone in 60 Seconds, it's just different.
I do agree with you, Stacey. It's a bit more dreamlike. Like it's got a bit of a weird tone shift in it, but I don't think it's not a bad thing because it kind of fits the world now.
Yeah.
Zombies have taken a back seat in this film.
Because I suppose if it's been 28 years of you living with zombies around, you have just sort of gotten used to them. If that makes sense.
Howdy, neighbour.
Cool!
God, there's Harry again.
It's not even turned.
He's moaning about something.
He's in a Sonic onesie again. It's not like we can see him from a mile off. But he's moving so fast.
How would you rank it out of the 4 that are released so far?
So I haven't seen 28 Weeks Later.
It's a good film. It's unfortunately not canon anymore, really. But it is good. It's a good film.
All 4 of them are good, right?
Yeah.
It's not about which one's a bad film. They're all good. But I would say that 28 Weeks is probably the weakest of them.
I suppose because it's also not the same team. It's a different director, a different writer. I think this is my second favourite.
The original tops.
The original 28 is still the best.
Yeah. And then this.
Yeah, I
Then years.
preferred this one to the last one.
But I would watch Bone Temple again, like now,
Yeah.
over 28 years. I think that's all that needs to be said.
Well, we're going to get a third one because of the way it ends.
Yeah, it's been greenlit, even though this is bombed.
Thank God.
And it's with a different director, isn't it?
Yeah, but Danny Boyle and Alex Garland are still on, who made the originals. They're still on board.
With the way it ends, are you excited for the last one?
Definitely.
Or nervous?
Nervous.
Excited.
Oh, controversial. Why are you excited? Why are you nervous? Excited first. Different.
Because I am.
I like different things.
I don't know, because it's just... I want to know more about Jim's backstory from the original film to now, how they got to where they are, apart from in the taxi, we know that.
Which they dragged.
No, they dragged the house. They dragged the house.
Oh, sorry.
And just excited to see how the two worlds come together, I think, because in my head, it's going to nicely wrap it up in this little bubble universe and then we leave it.
I think that's how it goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Benji, nervous?
I'm nervous because I'm not sure how they're going to stick the ending to this. Like, I've got faith in them, but I don't...
Are you worried they're just reeling a member berries, going, hey man, do you remember Jim?
Yeah. I trust him to not... I trust the writer to not do that, because I don't think he's like that. I'm hoping they don't bring back anyone else. I don't want the army chief from the first film to have survived. Because I don't know how this would end. Is this going to end with these guys just discovering Samsung, finding out that they can be turned back, and then trying to isolate the cure? Whereas none of them know how to do that. Or does it just
I think you go for a tragic. I think they figure it out, and as they think they were going to turn the tide, I think the world should turn and be like, Great Britain's a write-off.
Yeah.
Nuke it.
I mean, we're headed that way, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
I would be quite happy if it was just a way, if it was like, Jim's house gets compromised, Spike says, look, I've got an island.
Because that's definitely going to come into play.
Yeah, it has to. I think if it was just, look, we're here, we've got to get back to there. We've got Samsung with us who can, sort of help us as a bit of a tank. Just get back. I would be quite happy with that. And then it just ends there. Like, look, the world's no different. Britain's not any better, but we're safe, and that's the important thing.
I would like to see a little bit of the outside world, because I kind of want to understand, because we saw the Swedish guy. Was he Swedish?
Yeah.
In the original film, he came to Britain, but I would just like to understand, why can't the British people be rescued outside of that?
Risk of infection.
But also, surely a doctor that has facilities could have invented a cure for the whole thing.
It is a big
if they
sort
wanted
of...
to.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. It is a bit of a big plot point that not one single country has tried to, because they clearly go there to do expeditions and stuff like this. Like, they've not tried to capture one of them and do experiments and try and cure it.
Yeah.
It does, but then I suppose that's just the story, isn't it?
Or they turn the whole thing into a zombie park, like Jurassic Park.
Yes.
But for zombies.
Spared no expense.
T-shirts everywhere.
I went to Zombieland and all I got was this land, and all I got was a heroin addiction.
I'm more excited than nervous. I can understand why Ben's nervous, though. I just have the fear of that they're just putting Jim in for the sake of it. But I think they'll do it justice. Yeah. And I think that they'll collide the worlds nicely. I don't think it will go off and they'll save the world. Or save Britain, rather. I think maybe they'll allude to maybe, but I don't think there'll be a clear resolution. I think it'll be left up to you. Will they save them? Will they not? Sort of thing. Maybe they'll take Samson away. And so they've got one that is cured. I
quite like that this franchise with the next one could just be it. Because I
hope so.
I think this franchise has got some of the legacy it has is because it's not been milked to death. We haven't, because this could have so easily, after 28 weeks, come out. This could have so easily gone, we're going to do especially now, we're going to do a TV show, a spin-off, comic books. We're going to do a video game, which is a raid, which is a 4-person co-op raid game. And it's I'm glad we just have never done that with this. It's only stayed as films and one comic book, which is only a side story. And I kind of think that's sort of half the appeal of this, is that this is it.
They could still milk it.
They could.
Even with this, let's just say, for the argument's sake, right? The end of the third film, clear resolution, it finishes. There's still 28 years of where you could play.
Yeah.
Or you could go to different parts of the country, or you could see what's going on, what France are doing, or whatever. In neighbouring countries, how they're dealing with it.
28 years earlier.
That is the first film.
I mean,
earlier than that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jim is born. He gets his biking licence.
Got his provisional.
Got his biking licence.
Yeah.
Got his fountain pen licence.
Right, that's enough nonsense. Is it approved?
No, you want to sit here and listen to the funny things me and Stacey are going to say about this.
Stacey.
Yes, it's approved. I loved it. I preferred it to the other one. I like the whimsy. I do not like the horror. But no, it was really good. I enjoyed it. All worth it for Iron Maiden dances.
Yeah.
Lovely. Benny?
This film is basically just a massive, what's the word?
Film.
Yeah, thanks. This film is basically just a love letter to doctors in the NHS. So, on that regard, yeah, I approve it. Really good follow-up. And I'm excited to see what happens next. What about you, Harry?
Yeah, full unanimous approval. Could not. Like, we've done nothing but say how great this whole film is the whole time. And yeah, it's better than the previous one, which I would also approve, to be fair. Great acting, great action. The only criticism I've got is I do think there's a bit of BS where they're making a lot of ruckus. And I know they use the PA system to tell the zombies not to.
Exactly.
But some of the kid zombies might be like, nah, fuck that.
Got their hoods up.
Little Aspo zombies. Yeah.
Oh, he's got a bloody Millwall one on. He's never going to listen.
So I do think there would be some disrespectful zombies that would have turned up. Yeah, so I would approve it. Unanimous approval. That's just a very small bugbear for a great film.
Yeah.
Just got a bit of trivia for you. There's not a lot because it's a new film.
Yeah.
It's a bit naff, but, bear with me. Director DaCosta stated that she deliberately avoided imitating Danny Boyle's visual style, explaining that her goal was to create a film that was, quote, bonkers, idiosyncratic and artistically personal, while still fitting within the franchise's tone. We did bring that up. Mm-hmm. Frank's taxi cab from 28 Days Later can be seen abandoned outside Jim's cottage near the end of the film. Lies. They dragged that cottage and we know it.
Absolutely. You heard it here first.
To portray the massive alpha-infected Samsung, actor Lewis-Parry wore a full-body prosthetic suit. Each one took 7 artists 6 to 8 hours to apply and was single-use only, meaning this laborious process was repeated more than 25 times.
Can you imagine going to sleep with someone trying to put a prosthetic bodysuit on you?
Wake up with a huge dong. Nice!
We've all been there.
The cinematography shifted from iPhone aesthetic of the previous film to a more traditional cinematic format using the, and I hope I'm saying this right, Ben, Arri Alexa 35 digital cameras. Is it Arri or Ari?
It depends where you are. Usually people say Arri Alexa.
But if you're fancy, you go, Arri.
Alright.
Which, as we both know, I am a classy bitch.
Yeah, it's pretty standard for that.
So up your game, mate.
Well, it's just this whole. It was this whole gimmick, and it's this whole gimmick from the last one. Like, we filmed this on all iPhones. Like, yeah, great. You've also got fucking millions of pounds worth of equipment and actors and sets and all that.
What happened is after they finished filming the first film, the phones ran out of charge. And I was like, what are we going to do now?
Oh, where's the wall plug?
Seriously, how would you go about charging like 100 iPhones?
It's someone's poor job to do that. That was someone's job.
And that's it for this week's Nerds Against Normality. This week I've learned that if you try to convince people your dad is Satan, it's not scary, it's not threatening, it's just plain awkward. And it will absolutely backfire. Suddenly you're the weird one, and everyone's either running from the temple or laughing at your life choices. Thanks for hanging with us. Catch all of our latest episodes every Wednesday wherever you get your podcast from. Please follow, rate, like us on social media for more exclusive content, and check out our merch over at nanpodcast.tmail.com. If you have a question, something you want us to review, or a great story from your week, please email us at nanpodcast@outlook.com. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.